Hey everyone, I wanted to show you a quick intro to the Energy Lab. The first thing we need to know about energy is how to measure it and what units we use. And calories are the classic unit. And basically 1 calorie is the amount of energy it takes to raise 1 milliliter of water, also 1 cubic centimeter, 1 degree Celsius. So let me show you the lab setup. All right, this is the lab setup. We're going to be using the Vernier temperature probes and we're going to fill this test tube up with 75 milliliters of water. So we're using a graduated cylinder. This is a 10 milliliter cylinder, so I'm gonna probably use a 25 for the lab. So fill it up 3 times. Then you're gonna take a piece of food here. We're gonna use a Cheetos here. We're gonna impale it on this little stand here, food holding apparatus, and we're gonna put it on the scale. So we're gonna zero the scale here. Notice I have a piece of wax paper down. Okay, let me tear it. All right, so we're gonna determine the mass, 58.53. We're gonna put that underneath here. We're gonna use a lighter and we're gonna light it from the bottom so heat rises. And as soon as it starts to light, we're gonna put this insulator over it. Please notice that the bottom of the test tube is right above the top of the can. So that's gonna burn. We're gonna have flames come up around this. Please make sure that the temperature probe is in the water and the cord here is not hanging close to the flames. We're gonna, on the computer, you're gonna see a temperature change. The temperature's gonna start at X degrees Celsius, it's gonna end at X degrees Celsius. That's your change in temperature, delta T. When it's done, when it's cooled, you're gonna then remove this. You're gonna take what didn't burn, including any ashes, if there's any ashes down there, and weigh it again. So you're gonna get a before mass and an after mass, so you should be able to calculate the change in mass, which is how much stuff burned, which is releasing that energy that we're gonna measure in calories. Now there's also a couple equations you need to do. So let me come over here and show you that. And remember, this stuff is in the lab. First thing you need to do is figure out your calories for your sample. And that's pretty much delta T times 75 milliliters is your calories of your sample. Then you're gonna take your calories of your sample over the grams burned equals X, calculated calories, over 1 gram. And that's gonna tell you how many calories per gram. Now, of course, you gotta remember, you also need to figure out the amount of calories per serving size. And 1 serving size of these snacks, of this food, junk food, is 28 grams. So knowing the actual calories in 1 serving size and your calculated calories in 1 serving size, you can actually do a percent error. So good luck with this lab.